trials that would make others sway. A protector, a warrior steadfast and true. Zanny, my heart beats for you. Written on her face. Whoa, Zanny, the Batman of my heart. From shadows deep, you never fall. With every strike, with every fight, you bring the dawn. You are the light. Not all heroes wear the light. Some are forged in silent night. Zanny, with every step you leave a mark. My shadowed flame, my guiding spark.
Not much. Apparently, there's people out there that, you know, need to get shit taken out their ears. Otherwise, you know, apparently they think I sound like someone who I don't know, and they're blacklisting people because of me. It's fucking hilarious. Because some dumbass kid from fucking Turkey, from fucking Turkey, is gonna be like, Disscussion. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. I'm still like rent free in his fucking head. Man, I remotely work today, so I can fucking stream this morning. I need to kill 15 enemies real fast. Is there a fast way of doing it? I'm just like killing 15 fucking enemies. What do I need to do here for this shit? The fuck is this shit? All this is still locked. Oh well. No more tokens I can get. Do WUWA videos again? Bro, I don't think anybody wants my WUWA videos. My Phoebe shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the shit's fucking hilarious with Gacha Enjoyer. Like, if you don't take the shit seriously, you just watch it like a normal video, it's like, it's fucking hilarious, bro. I'll play some tactical hologram bosses here in a minute. I want to see if I get these events done. Obtain 1 echo. Let's go beat this bitch up. Let's go beat this bitch up for a minute. Oh, I need to do something else too. I need to add another song in here. We already got that song. I don't have Stigma in here? All right, let's go. Sink that shit. No. Second music playing, that's off to fighting. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. This is bootleg Zelda. I got no interest in this fucking car theft out bitch. This is one of the best songs in fucking Tekken right now. Dun 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 dun. Actually, you know what? I want to download some fucking Tekken music. I did like Amazon Girl, but Zenny is my heart. Tekken 7 OST download. I want my Tekken music. I don't want to make music. I want Tekken music. I want my fucking Tekken music. There's some music in Tekken that's actually really fucking good, and I want them. I think this is a good one. Yep. Now, that's a good song from Tekken. I used to play the shit out of fucking Tekken 7. And then my friend stopped playing it, and after he stopped playing it... Then after my friend stopped playing fucking Tekken, I stopped playing fucking Tekken. But Tekken 7 was fucking a great fucking game. Right now I'm trying to find a certain track from Tekken 7 though. Oh, this is a fucking actual rip. I don't want the rip. I want fucking things that actually has a title to it. Yeah, give me titles. Where is it? Oh, here it is. The soy sauce. We need soy sauce. We need Geese's fucking theme. That is 100% fucking sure. I need Geese's fucking theme in my fucking music. I'm gonna incorporate fucking actual game fucking music back into my shit. Then we get copyrights. Then we're gonna get fucking third-party copyright matches because of this shit, but I don't give a fuck right now. Am I thinking Tekken 8 for this song in my head? Am I thinking Tekken 8? I'm sure the song's called Stigma. It's gotta be that I'm thinking Tekken 8 right now in my head. Jesus Christ, there's 107 tracks. I don't want to fucking go through all that. It's not the closed beta. God, these motherfuckers don't fucking organize their shit any good. Is it called Stigma? Let's see. Tekken. Yeah, it's Stigma. It's Tekken 7. That's what I thought. It's Tekken fucking 7 is the song's in. Where the fuck is it? Why the fuck's a leaker crying? Why is it a leaker crying? Because they get fucking banned by fucking thing. Oh, here it is. Stigma. Been a week with no leaks. Oh, okay. I thought they got like banned or some shit. I'd be like, bro, that's the fucking chance you run. All right, these are the songs I want from Tekken. 100%. I want these songs in my playlist from fucking Tekken. Now, there might be a chance I need a... I'm gonna put it like this. There might be a chance that I may need to mute myself. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't think it's gonna happen right now. but it all depends. I'm working from home today, so well, I'm working from home, and typically every single morning I got nothing to fucking do. Figure we play some. Now this comes from Pokken. Let's see if Nintendo comes at me for this. Defeat 15 enemies. I think the best way to go fight fucking 15 fucking enemies is just to go find something like, you know, I think Wuthering Waves might actually be good for this. Just go to fucking Wuthering Waves. Whatever happened to Illicit Death Realm? Did they just fucking forget Illicit Death Realm ever existed? Or is all this new shit just replacing the Illicit Death Realm? Where my Baichi at? If I can't have Short Keeper, I put Baichi on. Soon? Okay. I'm more... like I said, I haven't played WUWA in a while, bro, so I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. God damn, fucking goddamn Pokemon music is actually fucking working wonders in this shit. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's pajamas day. I get wear to pajamas at the office tomorrow, if I wanted to. It's Employee Appreciation Week this week. What do you want to know about Cheng Li? Why dumped her? Is there the liberation and forte skill damage? Her liberation is just liberation damage, and her skill is, you know, scale damage. Like, she's Jinshi. Picture fucking Jinshi. Res liberation really does not fucking matter as much on Cheng Li as her skill damage. I just fucking love Zanny. Well, you'll be seeing Cheng Li here in a second. That's resident skill. The one we get all 4 stacks, that's resident skill. See, I just pissed off every GN fan because I didn't fucking actually fucking tag him in here. Well, I should have 15 enemies defeated by now. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh well. Not like it fucking matters. I mean, it's fine to hate Zanny. I mean, I think it's fine to hate Zanny. Like, let me put it this way. I think it's perfectly fine that if you are an OG Wuthering Waves player, you can hate new Wuthering Waves. You can legitimately hate new characters in Wuthering Waves. You can hate Phoebe. You can hate Zanny. You can hate fucking Carlotta. Because Carlotta and Zanny are really the only two characters I think, you know, potentially is showing what the future of Wuthering Waves is going to become. And this is where, I guess, you know, put it like this. Like, let's just put it like this. It's showing that these characters are going to be getting some fucking gimmicks that's going to be kind of shitty for older characters. It's going to be shitty. It's going to be a shitty response to characters like G and such. Like I stated yesterday, the power creep that exists in Wuthering Waves, okay? It's not as detrimental as some people think it is. Like, it's very much not noticeable, but it is there. There is a fucking power creep in here. But you tell me, okay? You tell me. Why am I saying that? Why am I saying like new characters are something you could actually hate, especially if you like GN, especially if you like Changli, especially if you like Jinshi and shit like this? Why can you hate? Why should you basically hate new characters if your favorite character, your old fucking character, you love them so much? It's because these new mechanics that's being introduced in this game are so fucking cool, in all honesty, that's kind of fucking shitty to fucking want to play a character like Changli or like GN, for example. I'm not gonna lie, Camellia to me is a power creep over GN 100%. She's got a fucking spin attack that is in her fucking kit. She's got a fucking nuke. She's got everything. She's got a lock on to where if the enemy, if he teleports and you're in mid spin, it's going to automatically lock on to that fucking enemy without locking on. Like, I'm never sure if anyone ever noticed that, but you don't have to be locked onto an enemy one. And when you're doing that, like that fucking spin cut when her normal stat, when she's white hair and she's spinning in the air, if the fucking, like, let's say you're playing against Tempest fucking hologram balls and the bitch fucking, and the guy fucking teleports off the screen, right? She will fucking automatically correct her fucking rotation in the air to still go after him. Okay? Camellia wasn't that big of a power creep, in all honesty, against, you know, GN and Jinshi. She was and she wasn't. Okay? Because the new Echoes kind of fixed that shit for GN and Jinshi. Right. But the thing is, mechanical power creep still exists. Okay? It still exists. And at the same point in time, my Summit 6, R6 fucking GN, even with shitty fucking Echoes, does less damage than a Camellia with fucking shitty Echoes. And she's a Summit 3 with an R3 weapon. That's why, like I said, I mean, there's different things. But mechanically speaking, Carlotta freezes enemies. It's built into her kit. She just freezes fucking enemies. Like, that right there, in all honesty, it's its own fucking power creep. A fucking character that shoots a gun and you can fucking hit your skill button and you can freeze them. Then, if you got a full Forte meter, you freeze them again to do that little fucking cutscene. It's fucking a mechanical power creep. Zanny, unlike any other fucking character in this fucking game, can fucking parry any fucking move. Any move. And it's not like a time parry. You just hold it. You got that long to wait for a hit. It's not like I got to press the button right when they hit me. It is, I'm shielding for a good like 2-3 seconds there. That is long enough just to hold it and fucking parry. That by itself is its own fucking great fucking mechanic. What balances her out is that her rotation's kind of, kind of shitty. Her rotation's a little bit shitty, I'm not gonna lie. She's not really that fast. She is also to a point where she is a little needy. Because she really does need Phoebe to, if you don't want to fucking work on it yourself, to build up that fucking meter. But when Zanny gets going, I mean, she's got the longest fucking goddamn ult in this entire fucking roster. And she just does fucking damage. Like, I don't, like, to me, this is the fucking longest transformation ult there is in this game. That's what Zanny is. Zanny is pretty much for those who have skill issues. Yeah, she is designed basically for you to have fun. She is a power creep. From mechanically speaking. She's a fucking power creep because here's the fact, okay, and I'm going to put GN into this, so don't get pissed off at me, Noisy, for comparing GN to Zanny in terms of power creeping. But fucking GN's got a problem. Okay, that power creeps him drastically under Zanny, but can be fixed tomorrow if Kuro wanted to fix it. Can be fixed immediately by adding a character. What is GN's actual sub DPS? He doesn't have a sub DPS. You can say Mort, but he doesn't actually, but Mort is not really his sub DPS. Where is GN's actual sub DPS? Phoebe. Let me put it this way. I'm doing more damage now because of Phoebe. This is the only reason why my Zanny's doing fucking damage. Otherwise, my Zanny without Phoebe doesn't do damage. She still does good, but she doesn't do great. And I fucking hate that. The fucking weapon on Phoebe buffs fucking spectral fragile damage. Okay? It stacks up three times for 6 seconds. There's a 30% fucking with her with the fragile damage for 30 fucking seconds. Her fucking sequences is designed, if I wanted to right here, to buff up Zanny. Anything with Spectral Frazzle. And if another Spectral Frazzle character comes, she'd be fucking good probably for that too. Her fucking outro skill is really fucking designed to make sure that fucking Zanny fucking pops. Like, this right here is the fucking battery component to Zanny. That's where the power creep's coming in right now. Jian does not have this ability. Like, Jian needs a fucking sub DPS. And it's like I was talking about this with Valken. Valken was reading like Jian shit and everything. And it's like, we're gonna be being introduced with like the new fucking character right here, which is gonna be Arrow and shit. With fucking arrow erosion. But nowhere in fucking Jian's kit is there a thing for arrow erosion. It's like Spectral Frazzle. There's nothing in there. So Jian just got the short list because he doesn't have a fucking sub DPS to really benefit off of. And it's kind of shitty. Rover fucking thing, the new fucking character, the fucking Zelda bitch is probably gonna fucking benefit more from that fucking character than anyone fucking else. And it kind of is sad. It's kind of sad, in my personal opinion, that some of the older characters aren't getting a good treatment. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy with fucking Zanny, don't get me fucking wrong. I mean, as much as V Dizzy's going to argue with me, right, about Brant versus Chang Li and how Chang Li supports Brant, Brant's kit supports Chang Li. Chang Li is not really ever in my life have I ever considered her main fucking DPS status. I have never considered this character ever to be main DPS status. This has always been a sub DPS. It's not until you start putting sequences into her that she starts becoming a main DPS, but she still lacks compared to the majority of the fucking cast and shit. How the fuck ever? How the fuck ever? You know, with Herez's skill being a fucking nuke and shit, and fucking Brant coming in, especially with the Ultra skill, she benefits from him quite well. This is like the only real fucking older character that did get a sub DPS that you can make. Brant does damage, don't get me fucking wrong, but Brant's actually the only other character you could use as a sub DPS really for Chang Li that is going to maximize her potential. JJ never maximized it because JJ did glacial fucking damage. Fucking completely fucking useless in that fucking case. But I mean, I'm just being honest here. So, any thoughts about it? About the fact that a character's functional is logged behind another 5-star? I think it's fine. I think that that's what this is. I think that in all fucking honesty, this is a fucking team game. It is 3 characters. Typically, it's going to be DPS, sub DPS, and healer. Right? I think that's perfectly fine. I think that it is good to have, you know, another one character being logged behind another character because it's a team game. I don't think you should be limited, right? If that makes sense. I don't think we should be at all fucking limited behind it 100% that you have to do it this way. But in general, I mean, just in general, I think it's perfectly fine. I was quitting until Zanny came in and then Zanny brought me back. Kuro made me suck their dick. They put a character in this game that I actually really fucking enjoy and love. I'm gonna tell you something, the Noisy, I wouldn't use Tao Chi for Chang Li. I mean, it's great, but I wouldn't use Tao Chi. You know who I would use if you have it? Squirrely bitch, Lumi. Lumi and Chang Li work very well. I'm not gonna lie, they work very well together. Tao Chi, slow as shit, but I like the fact that fucking Lumi can be fast. And if you could do the square triangle fucking bullshit, you just build up the Kachero meter really fucking fast. No, he never needed another character to function. You are not a true fan of Wuthering Waves, Dan. Why am I not a true fan of Wuthering Waves? Like, I'm not. I mean, I'm not a true fan. I fucking love certain characters. And fucking WUWA fucking called me back because of fucking goddamn Zanny. Zanny is my fucking girl here. I fucking love it. It made the game fun again. All I know. Dude, I only quit for like what, 2 months, 3 months? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the shit with fucking Wuthering Waves, and when fucking the only fucking character I've actually fucking missed is this one, because let's be fucking honest, this is a fucking whore. And when I saw that fucking trailer, I was just like, what the fuck? And give me a second here, my boss is messaging me. Know the arguments between give me a second. I gotta respond to my boss on something real quick, because there was some bullshit that happened yesterday, and I want to make sure she understands what my concerns are real quick about something. See, I know the arguments I've heard. Yes. Needs to be interchangeable. Oh yeah, I'll be on for pretty much the most of the morning. I'm just, like I said, I'm doing a podcast, I'm talking, I'm playing Wuthering Waves and all this other good stuff, and I'm not giving a fuck about things because I'm enjoying Wuthering Waves, and I'm gotta handle this real quick. What do you mean? I want more characters like Zani. I want more characters that legitimately, less about sex appeal, more about just kicking ass and having fun. If there's anything else needed, etc. estimates to vendor. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Like I said, still got my home job that I'm working on right now. Aye. Yeah, like, let me put it this way, Noisy. GN is a character. Like, I'm using him as a primary example because you know GN better than I do. Okay, GN's your favorite character, but I'm pretty sure even you will understand. And this is something that is kind of, I don't know if I like this in Wuthering Waves. I really don't know if I like this or not. Okay, which is this new elemental half bullshit. Spectral frazzle, aerial erosion. What else they're gonna add? Fusion burning or whatever. I don't know if I like this because sooner or later, you're going to max out GN's potential completely with aerial, right? And that's it. It's maxed. There's nothing more you can do. Then another aerial DPS is going to come in, which is going to have the new element, which is aerial and erosion, which is a completely different thing that does both two separate damages. Like, the thing that makes, like, Zanny a power creep and gives her more potential over Jinshi in the future. Not only does she do spectral fucking damage, she does spectral damage and spectral frazzle damage. It has a buildup. It all comes together. Spectral frazzle stacks, corresponding, converts into spectral frazzle, which equals a number of things. Now we got a whole new effect that Jinshi does not have the ability to tap into. Unless, future-wise, Kuro thinks of a way to make older units be able to basically adapt into that. That's the problem. The thing is that if you're going to introduce something like this, a whole new subclass of an effect, an older unit like GN should be able to adapt into it. Jinshi should be able to adapt into Spectral Frazzle, but nothing in her kit does it. Nothing in her kit by any means works into this. That is the only thing that I don't like so far in WUWA that they're implementing, because sooner or later, yes, GN has been power crap. Jinshi has been power crap with this new fucking thing, because I got a whole new way that only new units are able to accustom to. There needs to be something to where a new item needs to be introduced, if anything. Like, Kuro could probably fix this very easily by introducing maybe like a new, like a weapon slot fucking bullshit. I don't fucking know. Put a fucking thing right here where I could slot on here the ability to convert GN into aerial erosion, to where he does aerial erosion damage, not just arrow damage, not just wind damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be more of a way to make older units have a better potential. Because it will get to the point in a few years that the older units, they'll still be able to clear content, but they're not going to clear content fucking fast. They're going to clear content at a steady pace. GN's probably by the next time in a year from now, another tactical hologram boss comes out that he can, you know, potentially fight. Yeah, the son of a bitch is going to be able to deal with it. 100%. He's going to be able to deal with it. But his time with his team might be 2 minutes. An area erosion unit is going to come in that's going to be able to adapt into other shit with echoes and everything else. It's going to be a stronger kid and everything. It's going to do it in fucking less than a fucking minute. They will get outdated. Older units will get outdated. It's like me and Valk had this conversation about Honkai Star Rail. You can use all the fucking old units and you can beat everything in Honkai Star Rail. 100%. Like he was explaining to me, 100%. They're slow. You have to manually do everything. The new units that you got in Honkai Star Rail are auto-click. They do it 10 times faster than what the older units can do it in. So why the fuck, and like he said, so why the fuck would I use the older units when the newer unit just does it 10 times faster? Because I had to ask about Honkai Star Rail, how they handling their shit. And that's, like I said, that is the only. That's the thing that I'm telling you, there is power creep in this game. Zanny is a power creep to Jian. Zanny is a power creep to Jinshi. Her true potential comes because of Phoebe, because she has a unit that is explicitly her battery. She needs this fucking unit. The power creep, though, at this stage in Wuthering Waves, and I think you can agree with me, Noisy. I think you can agree with me. I mean, the thing is that there is power creep. There's no such thing as unpower creepable. Okay, this is I think you're gonna agree with me what I'm about to tell you here. Zenny is a power creep to Jinshi. She is a power creep to Jian. The problem, though, is her power creep is not noticeable. It's not like Maggie points out, okay? Maggie, her fucking shit really... Dude, let me put it like this. The Tata holograms from fucking 1.0 to 2.0, that's another thing I do like about Wuthering Waves. They're 10 times fucking stronger. They're fucking a hell of a lot fucking better. And they're only going to get better, okay? But the thing is that right now, you're not going to notice a power creep. You don't notice it. Look, I called this shit back fucking last year. I called this shit with a lot of shit. You just listen, try to understand what I'm getting at. Carlotta, Zanny, Camellia, all these characters, from a mechanical point of view, to an ability point of view, to an element point of view, is a power creep against their previous alterations, against other DPSs. The sub DPSs, as they're getting introduced, are a power creep to the other sub DPSs. Healers are a fucking power creep to the other healers. The thing is that, is it noticeable? This is what Maggie does not understand. Even with her calculations, she is right to a certain degree. I disagree that it's a 15% fucking power increasement, a power creeping. I think that with like someone like Zanny and fucking GN and everything else, it is more like a fucking 2 to 5% increasement, to which is negligible. It is completely, the power creep is completely something that you look at and you don't fucking notice it, because you still right now see GN clearing a fucking tactical hologram boss in 20 seconds. Zanny does it in fucking in like 19 seconds. Okay, and you're just putting in a little bit more effort, you know, doing your shit a little bit faster. Zanny doesn't really put that much effort in because she's fucking slow as shit. She's doing it in 19, you did it in 20, you get that, and you just pushing a little bit to get that 19 seconds to try to get 18, just to prove the point that GN is still better and everything else. But the thing is that Zanny cleared it in 20 seconds without any kind of fucking effort. You had to put more effort in with GN to get it to that point. That's the difference, okay? The thing is that it's so fucking tight of a fucking creep, of a percentage creep, that right now is not noticeable. It does not fucking matter right now. In the next couple of years, when more characters are introduced, more different, you know, abilities and of elements and everything else is introduced, then you're going to start seeing older units like GN being massively power creeped, even at a summon 6. Because the game's world is going to start becoming more and more unbalanced. Because here's the thing, and this happens in all fucking games. This happens in RPGs. This happens in fighting games. This is what happens. The game world itself is going to become unbalanced. Because not only do we, because originally right now, the only thing you have to worry about balancing, right? This is why power creep, it exists and it doesn't exist right now, and it's going to exist regardless. It's because of this right here, is these fucking goddamn echoes and these elements. The more that we introduce new elements, new echoes, how are you going to maintain a balance of freezing frost and frosty resolve, and if they introduce another fucking freezing type element? You're not going to be able to balance the entire world and all its characters around all of this. 1.0 is going to be more balanced around freezing frost, molten rift, void thunder, because this is what the world was based upon. These fucking echoes right here. 2.0 is mostly based around this fucking echo set. Fucking 3.0 might show a brand new echo set that's going to come in with that, maybe, and it's going to be more balanced around that. And it's not going to be balanced around the original, because you're going to get to a point to where it's going to be like, we're going to try to make it work, but it's too much to balance. Yeah, I mean, it's like a fighting game, okay? When you have a DLC that comes into a game, how many times in a fighting game you get a fucking brand new character? Let's say you got the original roster of Guilty Gear, you got Soul Bad Guy, you got all these characters and everything. They're fucking good. All of a sudden you introduce a new DLC character. This DLC character is Dizzy. Okay? Dizzy breaks the fucking game because she has totally different mechanics. She has totally different play style. She's totally playing her own game. And because she's in the game, the other characters, she has less inputs. She has less stress to work with that the older characters like Soul Bad Guy fucking, okay, you got a few minutes? Do you have a few minutes right now, Noisy? I'm gonna use a fighting game to fucking show this. I'm gonna fucking try to see if I can wrap your mind around this. To see if I can explain my point. There's a reason why I don't play Guilty Gear no more. There's a fucking major fucking reason I don't play. I tried it the other day, but I don't play fucking Strive no more. Okay? And it's a GN fucking reason. Soul Bad Guy is my GN. Okay? I want you to understand this. Soul Bad Guy is my main character in... Oh, but I want to show this so that way I have video evidence of this shit. I hate doing this shit on the fucking controller, but I don't want to pull out my fight stick for this. Because I'm only going to be in here for like fucking a minute or so. I'm only going to be in here for about a minute. This is, I think, fine game terminology is the best way to describe power creeping for me, and how I see the future of Wuthering Waves. Okay? When Strive came out, I wasn't too happy. It wasn't my Guilty Gear, but I still fucking played it. And I got used to vanilla Strive. Dea right here is my soul bad guy. Okay? This is Kai. This is vanilla. Okay? Characters, all characters have big damage numbers. Okay? Didn't like that. But in terms of someone like Soul, which, let me get my heavy going. It should be, yeah, it's heavy. Let's see. Is it back or forward? Yeah, it's back. This move right here. Look how much damage this does. You see how much damage that does right there? That's pretty fucking good. There's a problem with this fucking attack. It's a whiff punish. I can't combo into it. I can't fucking do anything. But I gotta hope and pray that the character that I'm fighting against, they fucking hit a button. They're not jumping, because if they could jump over it, they can't block it, but they could jump right over it. So basically, if Kai fucking hits a button, I come in, I do that damage, I can fucking win. It's a big damage number. Okay? And then in future time, look at the characters we got introduced. We got introduced with Testament. We got introduced with Johnny. Now, in season 2, Soul still managed to be damn easy to fucking play. Still was able to go against a majority of the fucking cast. Then Azakura comes in. Motherfucker could fill up the fucking entire fucking map with fucking magic orbs, play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh in the fucking goddamn match, and I can't fucking reach him. I gotta do more fucking work than this motherfucker has to fucking press buttons. I gotta dodge. I gotta swing through. I gotta come through. It's no longer fair. He's got a whole new fucking meter bar. But then you get introduced to like something that most recently came out, which is fucking someone like fucking Slayer. Slayer has a move like fucking Mob Cemetery. This. Okay? Here's a move that fucking Slayer has that's like Mob Cemetery. Look at the damage on this. Pretty much the same as fucking Soul. This is the best way I can describe. This is pretty much the same, right? I think we can agree with that. This is pretty much the same exact damage as Soul. But hold on. I could combo with the motherfucker. The guy can't break out of the combo. If I combo him in, I'm guaranteed that I can fucking land this every fucking time. So why the fuck do I play Soul anymore? Why fucking play Soul anymore when now I'm guaranteed to fucking be able to fucking initiate my hit? I can fucking combo. I don't have to worry about whiff punishing no more. I can just straight up combo into it. And I can do the same amount of damage. There's no more reason to play Soul Bad Guy except that I like Soul Bad Guy more. But if I'm going into a tournament, there's no fucking reason to play Soul because I can just combo into something. Like, I mean, this is basically like a very, very simplistic fucking understanding of it. This is not like, you know, me fucking trying anything else. It's just a very, very simple, without going into too much high def fucking bullshit. I mean, technically even Dizzy has this shit. I'm not gonna be able to pull this off a controller. I would have to pull my fight stick out for this. But basically, Dizzy has the ability to freeze you. Like that. Look how long you got to be frozen. And look. We can Miko Beamer. Now, in this case, she has the ability to combo it or whiff punish it. So Soul, who only has a whiff punish, right? Like I was trying to explain. So let's just say let's just say I did a whiff punish. Let's say I see them hit a button, I whiff punish it, they can't jump, they can't block it, it's too late. Look, I do the same amount of damage as fucking Soul Bad Guy in that regards, or I could fucking combo it in and fucking still fucking do this about the same amount of damage. This is the reason why I don't play Guilty Gear no more. Because everything that I've learned from Xrd into fucking Strive is now is completely fucking low tier. It's completely fucking useless when a new fucking character comes out, and it's just easier. It's just fucking easier and faster just to play a fucking new character and fucking do the same shit. Now my old character, the only reason why I would do it is go play against someone who doesn't know fucking shit about Guilty Gear and go beat them out and make them think Soul Bad Guy is the fucking top tier character. When they actually go fucking play the game, they're gonna realize Soul Bad Guy is the shittiest fucking character. Exactly. How is it fair that Soul Bad Guy never got fucking rebalanced to fit the meta? How is it fucking fair? This is my point with someone like Zanny, with someone like Carlotta. How is it fair to characters that you might love like GN that right in the future, they're not going to fit the meta. They're not going to be balanced for the meta. That they need if they're going to be in the future really fit in. They need to be rebalanced for the meta. The only thing that Kuro did in 2.0, and I want you to think about this. What did Kuro do in 2.0 to make GN, Chang-Li, Jinshi, a lot of these characters still more or less viable? They added nightmare echoes. Because now you're saving yourself time because you don't have to activate the echo. Just having the echo fucking put into your shit gives you aerial damage plus heavy attack damage. You get 2 bonuses out of it for the cost of 1, where the original fucking version of it only had aerial damage. Now we get both aerial and heavy damage with a nightmare echo. So GN got buffed because of a fucking echo. Yeah, I can still fucking win a tournament with Soul Bad Guy, but how much effort do I have to put into a fucking tournament with Soul fucking Bad Guy where Slayer takes less effort? That's the fucking point. I could still clear the end game with GN probably in 5 years from now. But in 5 years from now, another fucking 15 characters later, I guarantee you there's going to be a character, an echo set, other weapons that's going to clear it faster than him. Right now, it's too fucking soon to talk about fucking power creeping. It's there, we can see it. We are seeing how Kuro's trying to fucking deal with it. But sooner or later, this is going to become unmanageable, and the game itself is going to be completely unbalanced for older characters. It's going to have to be. When you're going to be making an expansive world and you're going to try to balance all this shit, there is going to be shit that's going to get fucked up. This is why I kind of don't like the idea that the echo sets have new echo sets. Okay, the Gust of the Welkin shit right here, like increases aerial erosion, all damages, increases aerial damage for all Resonators on the team, and trigger and all this shit. This right here, again, This ain't gonna benefit GN. This is gonna benefit Aerial Rover, the new fucking Zelda character. I'm pretty sure this is gonna benefit them, but this is not gonna in the fucking Zelda DPS. But it's not gonna benefit GN. Why the fuck don't we just upgrade? And look, it even shows you the check mark. Like the new fucking Echo says not for GN. So why the fuck we didn't just upgrade this to include that? Hey, now if you equip this, you also get area erosion on GN. Leave it at the basic elements. Fuck adding this shit. Take all this shit, make this into Moonlit Clouds, make this into the Aerial, make this into Havoc, Spectral. You know, you put it into the older sets and you make it a new passive that also applies to the older units. So that way the older units can maintain a status quo. Because the power creeping's there. Exactly. Like it will be. GN, like I said, the problem is that in GN's defense, he can still clear content. He's still a good character. I don't consider him top number one character no more. Okay, last year he was top number one. He's no longer gonna be top number one this year. He's going down in the tier list. Regardless if you want to believe it or not, he's gonna go down. The thing about GN is that GN still does not have a battery. He doesn't have a sub DPS that actually plays with him. Carlotta has a fucking character that plays with her. Chang Li now has a character that plays with her. Zanny has a character that plays with her. I'm sure Jellyfish Bitch has got that fucking sub DPS that plays with her. Fucking Jinshi and GN do not right now have a sub DPS that plays with them. You put me a fucking sub DPS that buffs heavy attack damage, aerial fucking damage, that fucking their kit, their fucking weapon, their shit all together, it helps benefit fucking GN, then we're talking. Then for a little while, GN will still be up there. Jinshi does okay. JJ it's the same problem as Chang Li. Read it. What does JJ do? Coordinated attack, but this right here does not benefit. This glacial damage amplification by 20% does not benefit Jinshi at all. What if it would say spectral damage amplification by 20% and resident skill damage amplification by 25% for 14 seconds? Now we get to play with fucking Jinshi. If anything, JJ is meant for who? Carlotta. Carlotta gets a better benefit from JJ. So the shit of like, you know, St. Tonus and some of the other CCs that says power creeping does not exist. Power creeping does exist. It does fucking exist in this game. 100 fucking %. It's just that how it exists right now is 100% completely negligible. It does not fucking matter right now at this point in time in the game. It matters absolutely none. Because that little 2 to 5% that each of these new characters are, you're not going to notice it. You have to really, if you are a casual player, you're not gonna notice it. You have to be a die-hard fucking player who's playing this fucking game every fucking day to fucking see it. That's actually looking at damage numbers. It's actually looking at everything. The casual player who just plays Wuthering Waves, you know, just do their dailies, get the fuck off, come back on the next day, do their dailies, get the fuck off. You know what they fucking see? Oh, my GN still clears everything. I'm good. They're judging power creeping by the idea that the older unit, the older unit's power creep, it can't do new content. That's how they're fucking judging power creeping. Bro, I can play fucking Dark Souls fucking 1 with Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and fucking Bloodborne with new DLC with all of 1.0's fucking weapons in there without using any of the DLC fucking weapons and still complete fucking content. It's just the new weapons and the DLC just helps me complete it faster. It has more damage behind it. It does better. That's it. I still can complete it, but there's a power creep in there. I'm fucking sure. I'm fucking 100% sure Rings it's going to be like that. But like I'm trying to point out to like Noisy, the thing is that the argument against Maggie, the argument that St. Tonus does, the argument that Maggie does, the argument that everybody's fucking going in with fucking power creeping. My personal fucking opinion about this is power creeping exists 100 fucking percent. St. Tonus, I've heard this 100 times that this game does not have power creeping. He's wrong. It does. Maggie is stating that the power creeping is like 15 to 30% fucking stronger. I disagree. I don't think it's that fucking high. I don't think we're at that point yet for it to be that high. Okay? I think right now at the point where the game's at, every fucking character is about 2 to 5% stronger than the last character. Not 15, 30 fucking percent. I think her numbers are just way too fucking high. I think they're correct to a certain point, but in the current stage of where the game's world is balanced at, it don't fucking matter. That's the point. The power creep is not going to show its fucking ugly face until the fucking world fucking gets to another couple of changes. And that depends on Kuro. Because sooner or later, Kuro's going to have to balance either... They're going to have to make a choice. Do we balance the fucking characters around this echo set, or this echo set? And if we're introducing, and people are liking this shit like Spectral Frazzle, Aerial Erosion, all this other shit, which does not benefit none of the older 1.0 characters, and we're going to balance more of the game around the new echo sets, then that makes the older character with its older echo set completely getting power creeped. It's based on how Kuro is going to balance the fucking world. And sooner or later, it's going to get unmanageable, and Kuro is just going to say, fuck it, this is how it's going to be. And people like who play GN, you'll still be able to complete content, Kuro, make sure of that, but you're going to be completing content at a slower pace compared to a fucking newer unit. That I like. Look, like I said, I think power creep is between 2 to 5%. It's somewhere in that thing. I think, like I stated, the casual fucking player, which Maggie doesn't fucking realize, and I think St. Tonus doesn't fucking realize, is that the casual player don't give a fuck. The casual fucking player, like I said, who logs in daily, who plays Wuthering Waves, and I've stated this since last year, that comes into this game, that plays their old character, Chang-Li, Jinshi, Jian. Oh, I'm still clearing the fucking hologram boss in 20 fucking seconds. I'm still clearing Tower Adversity in 1 rotation. I'm still doing A, B, and C right fucking now. Guess what? There's no power creeping in Wuthering Waves. Because they're not looking for it. Because it's not put in their face. It's not slammed in their face. Because, again... a majority of the people that I've seen that come on the stream, that come fucking talk to me, that fucking come say shit and everything else, they judge power creeping by one thing and one thing only, is if a fucking unit cannot complete the fucking content. If a unit cannot complete the Tower fucking Adversity, if a unit cannot complete a fucking tactical hologram and all this shit, okay, now we got power creep. That's how they determine it. And we're at a fucking stage right now where all the older units are going to complete content, and they will always complete content. It's going to be a speed thing, just like Valk explained to me about Honkai Star Rail. All the older units, I'm sure he can show it to me, but like he explained it to me and everything. All the older units can complete all the new content in Honkai Star Rail relatively harder. That's the difference. It's just it takes them a longer fucking time to do it. The newer units can just blaze through it because it's like an auto clicker. it's AFK simulator at that point. The newer units are so fucking strong, it just does it 10 times fucking faster. I'm not waiting. I'm not manually doing this. I'm not spending 3 minutes doing something. I'm fucking completing it in a minute. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Exactly. Once Dungeon Mains can't complete Toa, then yeah, it's power creep will be here. And I think that power creep will come relatively, like, it's here. Okay, it is here. It's just that it's just not noticeable. It's just, it doesn't matter right now. That's the point. Power creeping doesn't fucking matter right now. But the moment that these new echo sets become the fucking thing, and then if fucking Kuro adds another echo set and another echo set, and that gets stronger and stronger, and the new units benefit more from the newest echo sets that come into the game, these old echo sets, these old ones that we've been having since 1.0, become fucking useless. They'll still work for the older units and such, but they're not going to be as strong. Fucking, let's put it like this. I'm going to be completely honest. Celestial Light versus Eternal Radiance, right? These two echo sets. Which one you think is stronger? Do you think Celestial Light right here, which only gives me spectral damage? Upon intro skill, spectral damage increases, right? So as soon as I come in, boom, I got a spectral damage increase. You think that's fucking strong? Or do you think that, hey, inflicting spectral frazzle on enemies, my crit rate attacking enemies inflicted by 10 stacks of spectral frazzle increases the spectral damage? And then having it where there's also equipped, and you see how this one right here, look at this, the old Nightmare Echo. Equipped this Echo on the main slot grants spectral damage bonus. But yet, an actual spectral frazzle fucking unit, putting this in here grants spectral damage bonus plus heavy attack damage bonus. I mean, I get spectral frazzle, I get spectral damage, and I get heavy attack damage bonus in a fucking echo set on fucking Zanny. What does Jinshi get with her fucking set with fucking Celestial Light? Oh, she gets a spectral damage increase. She still has to summon fucking Ju in order to go ahead to fucking retain the fucking spectral damage to enemies over time. Celestial Light got fucking power crap by Eternal Radiance. And the problem is that Eternal Radiance can only be used by a newer unit because Jinshi does not benefit from using Eternal Radiance. It's going to be the same shit. Like I'm pointing out to Noisy, it's going to be the same shit with fucking GN. GN cannot use Gust of Welkin. Gust of Welkin increases area erosion enemies, which increases the aerial damage for all Resonators in the team, and the Resonator triggered by this effect gains an additional aerial damage increase. He doesn't get that fucking benefit. He doesn't get that because he can't do area erosion. But the new bitch is coming in, the Zelda looking bitch, is going to be able to benefit from this shit. How is she not going to be a power creep to GN? And that's another thing, like I just stated too. Praise got it. They don't have a fucking sub DPS that fucking plays with them, that legitimately buffs them. Dude, I did not think that, I'm gonna be honest, I played around with fucking Zani. I put Spectral Rover, it worked. I put Mort, it worked. The moment I went ahead, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get Phoebe. I gotta summon one Phoebe. I got her fucking goddamn fucking weapon. Even before I got her weapon yesterday, I was playing Phoebe for the last couple of days, right? With fucking Zanny. And I was using String Master. I was doing pretty good. The moment I put this fucking weapon here, shit, the fucking critical hit that I'm doing with Zanny was originally like 49 to 51,000. Now it's anywhere between 69 to 71 fucking thousand. Just by adding this fucking weapon. And I guarantee you, if I really fucking wanted to, I just need to get a summon fucking one. Boom, that's gonna fucking, right there. This is just gonna make it fucking Zanny even pop even more. A summon two would make it even pop even fucking more than that. And Zanny would get more of a benefit by just having Phoebe swap over to her, pop her shit, swap over to her, and Zanny becomes fucking God. Where's Jian's version of that? Where's Jinshi's version of that to help benefit them? They're not here yet. So don't tell me there's not fucking power creep in the game when there is legitimately fucking power creep in the game. If we're gonna take Zanny versus Jian with no fucking, you know, add-ons, no fucking healer, no fucking sub DPS, yeah, they're basically at an almost equal value, where Zanny, I would still think, in terms of pure fucking damage, not rotation, but just pure damage, Zanny is only about a 2% increasement over Jian. That's about it. Because Zanny takes longer for her to fucking really kick off compared to Jian. Jian beats her in speed at that point in time, but in pure power, after, if you would base it on just pure power, I think Zanny's just a little bit of a 2% increasement than Jian. Again, not noticeable. Very, very much doesn't matter. At that point, you could consider them basically equal. But with a full team behind him, Zanny's fucking team versus Jian's team, Zanny beats Jian. Does this not make sense? Like, these are the things that I point out, that I'm pointing out, that I 100% do believe it doesn't matter right now. Like, the entire conversation of power creeping, the entire the conversation that Jian is still equal to Zanny, or Zanny's better than Jian, does not fucking matter right now. That conversation is not here yet. Power creeping is not a topic that we have to fucking worry about. Because, again, the casual player does not see it. The casual player has basically, the moment they can complete something in particular, that they should be able in their mind to do this, because they have a summon 6 GN with a fucking rank 5 weapon, and they got a fucking team, and they've been got all the echoes and all this other stuff, and for some reason this tower adversity that they've been going through, they can't complete it no more, and they're only getting 2 fucking medals and not 3. That's the moment when it's got to be pointed into their face. It's got to be point blank in their fucking face to say, hey, welcome to power creep. Because they're not going to take the time to take a look at this shit. They're just going to say, oh, there's no power creeping because my GN can still complete this in 20 seconds. Like I said, power creeping's been here. 110%. It's been here. It's been working its ass off. Well, not working its ass off. It's been here. It's been around the corners in the fucking shadow. And the problem is that it's so minute that it doesn't fucking matter. But it is there. I'm just noticing Zanny's fucking entire stomach area is super fucking long. Like, I'm gonna put it like this. Belly button should be like where this second fucking button's at right here, maybe a little bit lower. And now I'm looking at this from, I hate to say it like this, but from vagina to fucking chest. This just, the more I look at this, is like, honestly, shit, this is just whole thing. I mean, at least we don't have HP inflation either. So this whole drama is a nothing burger. Well, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. It really is. It's just that it's fucking hilarious to me that we're arguing about power creeping. Like, I do believe in Maggie's fucking numbers, okay? But I don't believe that Maggie is correct in that it's a 30% or fucking 15% fucking, you know, increasement that Zanny's that fucking high up on the chain. But I do believe that there is a good like 2 to 5%, you know, and I think that's the thing that what Kuro's trying to do right now is they're trying to, you know, not throwing it in your face. They're just trying to gradually make the power creeping go up to where it's not noticeable until it becomes noticeable. Let's be completely honest. Like, technically speaking, Dante and Virgil's coming into PGR, right? And I've heard some fucking shit with this. I've heard some shit with this. Some people I know, apparently they're playing in the beta or some shit right now, and they're just like, oh my god, Virgil is like a whole entire fucking power creep at PGR and shit, blah blah blah. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, 100%, he's a fucking power creep, because you know why? He doesn't fucking play PGR. Dante and Virgil do not play PGR. They play Devil May Cry in PGR. They play a totally different game style. Like, it don't play PGR. They got, like, someone was explaining to me that's playing it, they got a dedicated fucking jump button. You could jump. None of the other characters can do it, but Virgil and Dante can do it. They got style changes and all these other new buttons and shit. They do not play PGR. They play Devil May Cry. So, yeah, that's a whole entire fucking big ass fucking power creep, man. Because you're introducing two characters into a fucking game that says, hey, you play PGR, I play Devil May Cry. My job is just to fucking sit here, dodge, and do fucking damage all fucking day. And fucking Dante's got Royal Guard. And if you play Devil May Cry, you know what fucking Royal Guard is. Holy fuck, man. Then you should realize Royal Guard is fucking dangerous as shit. Now, if you don't mind, give me a second. I'm going to use the restroom, and I'll be right back. And if that's the case, I'm going to play the Zanny song, because fuck it, why not?
She leads the way through trials that would make others sway. A protector, a warrior, steadfast and true. Zanny, my heart beats for you. When the city sleeps and fear protagonist written on her face. Whoa, Zanny, the Batman of my heart. From shadows deep, you never part. With every strike, with every fight, you bring the dawn, you are the light. Not all heroes wear the light. Some are forged in silent night. Zanny, with every step you leave a mark. My shadowed flame, my guiding spark.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the restroom really bad. Oh god, I had to use it. Oh fuck. Ah. But yeah, like, just to end it, power creeping's here. It's been here. It's just that it's not a noticeable fucking power creeping. Like, and it's going to get more noticeable over time. It will, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it's going to get absolutely more noticeable. And all these fucking CCs that say there's no such thing as power creeping in WUWA are going to learn a fucking hard fucking lesson soon. Just give them just wait. They're going to fucking see it fucking soon enough. No, B. What I'm saying, what I was talking about earlier, is power creeping is in this game. Zanny is a power creep to fucking GN in a couple of different ways. Fucking Carlotta is a power creep to fucking GN and everyone else, you know, to a degree. The thing is that it's not a noticeable power creep to a lot of casual players. It's really not. It's not like point in your face, oh my god, you can't complete content, or like with an older character. But power creeping has been here. But this is the thing, Prey. They already buffed the units, but how much more can you buff the units? The older units. They, like I was stated before, is if they introduce more echo sets, they do all this other stuff that I've been seeing and reading and shit, sooner or later, it's going to get to the point to where, like, you can't. I don't see them fucking taking GN's character, right, and changing the fucking character and buffing it. Okay, it will break it will break the balance of the character for older content. I don't see them fucking putting area erosion on fucking GN. What I see happening is that the echo set may get a slight more buff. He may get a sub DPS, which is going to tremendously benefit him. But we're going to get to a point in this game to where Kuro's going to have to make a fucking decision. Do we buff the old echo set? Do we fix the old echo set? Do we do something to the old echo set? Do we merge it? Or do we only focus on the newer echo sets? Like I stated before, mechanically, new characters are a power creep. Zanny's a power creep to GN mechanically. 100%. 100%. If you want to talk mechanically, Zanny is a fucking, mechanically speaking, not abilities and shit, mechanically, Zanny is a fucking power creep that is at least 50% easier to fucking play. Like Carlotta, Camellia. This was my argument about Camellia. Camellia was a fucking character that mechanically was a huge power creep over GN, over Genshi. Just in terms of how her kit is, and how she plays, she was a huge power creep. Carlotta, huge power creep. Zanny, huge fucking power creep. Mechanically speaking, that is 100% noticeable. I mean, you tell me what other fucking character in this game has a fucking parry that you could parry any fucking move from an enemy. Only Zanny does. You tell me a character who can freeze an enemy for a couple of seconds. Carlotta can. Mechanically speaking, like, well, actually, yeah, Jianshin, well, she doesn't really fucking parry just any fucking AOA attack. She doesn't really damage like vitality bars too well, but she does do it, but she's not like as strong as Zanny for that purpose. But I have to give that one. Yeah, she can do it. And she's a standard 5-star. I forgot about her. Yeah, she can do that. She can parry up to two times depending on your sequences. But I don't think she like destroys the fuck out of the vitality bar, right? Zanny does. Zanny just fucking decimates with this move right here. That fucking parry, the fucking entire shit. But mechanically speaking, like I said, when it comes down to it, I saw with Carlotta, and like my argument with Noisy Boy for how long was like, hey, Noisy, what you're mistaken here is we're basically, yeah, we can do the same amount of damage, but I do it easier. You got to put effort. It's like I was just showing earlier with Guilty Gear. The reason why I don't play Guilty Gear no more is that my favorite character got nerfed to fuck. And he really didn't get nerfed. He got buffed, by the way, but he was nerfed. You know how he was nerfed? By the introductions of Dizzy, Slayer, and other characters that came into the game after his introduction, after he came in. We're in season 4 of Guilty Gear, and the new characters nerfed the fuck out of him. Because, for example, you have Heavy Mob Cemetery, which is a move that Soul Bad Guy uses for whiff punishing. So if the enemy player pushes a button when they're not supposed to, you can whiff punish it. They can't jump, they can't do shit unless they have a Roman cancel, and you can punish him for it. Cool. And he does a lot of fucking damage. Slayer and Dizzy, which are 2 prime examples for this, have a super move that does the same amount of damage. But the difference is, both of their moves are whiff punishes, but they can combo into it. Soul cannot combo into his whiff punish. He's not allowed, but they're allowed. So, in terms of like a fighting game terminology here, why the fuck would I play Soul Bad Guy in a fucking tournament when I can fucking use Slayer, for example, and combo into basically Heavy Mob Cemetery and do the same amount of damage for less work? It's a power creep. Soul Bad Guy got dropped on the fucking tier list. When fucking Guilty Gear was vanilla, Soul Bad Guy was, you know, an A close to an S tier because of his Bandit Revolver. The introduction of new characters came in, they broke the fucking game. Now, if you're dumb enough to be a Soul Bad Guy player and go play in a fucking tournament against all of the new characters, here comes a problem. Excuse me. Here comes the problem. You got to put a lot more effort into fighting than they have to. You got to put a lot more fucking effort into how you're executing and being fucking perfect as shit, where Slayer just has to land a fucking forward heavy slash and he could combo into fucking his goddamn fucking whiff punish fucking grab and fucking punish you for it. And do the same amount of damage and it's guaranteed fucking teed at that point. Souls is not guaranteed. But he was an A tier character, close to an S back in the day, when version 1.1 of Guilty Gear was out. Guilty Gear saw a drastic power increase in 4 seasons. And it wasn't a gradual, slight little fucking change. New mechanics, new characters, new abilities, new mechanics came in, which power crept the old characters. So it's like I'm going to say, it's like I said, here in Wuthering Waves. Right now, at this point in time, power creeping doesn't fucking matter. You can still go fight tactical hologram bosses. You can still burst them out with fucking GN. And you can still collect, like, you know, a 25, 35 second, you know, time. Zanny, probably in this regards, my Zanny probably will clear, you know, anywhere between 1 or 2 seconds lower than him. Just because of how the mechanics are. So you're gonna see my Zanny completes, you know, this fight super fucking fast, but GN can complete it in just about the same amount of time. So basically, like I said, with fucking GN, you'll see my fucking GN or my Chang Li or whatever, yeah, they'll complete within 24 fucking seconds. Zenny did it in 23 seconds. That's not the typical casual players. I can look at it as fucking power creep, you know. Oh, because it's not a big fucking difference. And they're right, it's not. But it's there. You're not looking at it fully. It's completely negligible. It completely does not matter. That's the point. But there will probably be, because of how they're handling tactical hologram bosses. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Those fucking the new tactical hologram bosses, I fucking love them. They're stronger than the old fucking 1.0. They're getting fucking deadlier. They're getting what I asked for. I gotta give Kuro kiss over the piece of resistance here. Mwah! Like, you fucking nailed it out of the park with these new tactical holograms. They're fucking great. And I'm sure that they will be introducing of new content that, you know, GN, Chang Li, Jin Shi will still be able to complete. But we'll start seeing it like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then some new unit comes in with a new fucking, you know, a new echo set that boosts like half their fucking goddamn stats and shit. That's going to make it a major power increase to where they're finally going to be able to complete, you know, it's going to take GN and Jinshi to do it in 2 minutes, where this new character comes in and does it in fucking 30 seconds. And then people are going to start saying that, oh, there's power creep. It's there. Like, the power creep is fucking there. I guarantee you, if I summon 6 fucking goddamn Zani with a summon 6 weapon, and I really fucking could put her against fucking GN with the fucking team, with GN's proper team, and with fucking, let me put it this way, I could put Chang Li summon 6, GN fucking summon 6, both with summon 6 weapons, put them together on the same team with Shorekeeper, go fight Crownless, beat him in 20 seconds. If I summon 6 fucking Zanny right now with a summon 6 weapon, and I leave Phoebe where she's at, I probably could complete the entire fucking thing in about 15 seconds. So I'm pretty sure about a 5-second difference with two fucking summon 6 characters that can work together. I'm pretty sure that Zanny would fucking decimate it if she was on equal footing, because she's a summon 4 right now, and she's only like a second under that team, just because of her rotation speed. But if I boost her up to where she would be at a par level, yeah, I fully 100% would say that she's the better DPS, without a doubt. Both mechanically, ability, and damage output. That's why I say power creeping exists in this game. But does it fucking matter right now? Not right now. Future-wise, it'll matter. To some people. I don't think it's gonna matter for me. But future-wise, to some people, it's gonna matter, because it's just like I stated. Valg explained it to me perfectly fair about Honkai Star Rail. Old units can complete all the content, all the new content, 100%. The difference is, like he explained to me, the fucking difference right there is that those units, it takes them longer to fucking do it. Whereas he pops in the newer units that he's got, they do it in like 10 times faster than the old units. The old units are not being, they're being power crept by speed. It's just, why the fuck would you play an old unit when the fucking new unit can just clear us faster? Like he explained to me. And that's what I see would happen to WUWA. It's not here right now. I mean, fucking units are still clearing shit. Older units are still clearing shit really fucking fast enough. But I'm sure as the world progresses, I'm sure as fucking things keep happening, there's going to be a time to where the old units are going to still be able to complete content. It's just that they're going to be outdated, and it's just going to take them much fucking longer than any other of the fucking new units. That's the power creep. It's just that right now it's just not noticeable. And it's not as high as what fucking Maggot says it is. And it does exist, unlike St. Tonus thinks it doesn't. It's just, hey, it is what it is. What we're talking about, like, what we're talking about with fucking GN, right? You know how you fucking you know how you power increase GN? It's so fucking simple. I don't understand why it hasn't happened yet, because he's the first 5-star limited character. I would think that, look, no offense to Kuro here, but I would think that Kuro would give GN a little bit more respect than what they're giving him right now. But where is GN's sub DPS right now? Where's the sub DPS that's going to give him heavy attack damage amplification along with aerial attack amplification? That's designed like, you know, Phoebe with the Spectral Frazzle to Zanny. That's going to say, hey, I'm buffing the fuck out of fucking GN. Like JJ does to fucking Carlotta. Like Phoebe does to fucking Zanny. Like Brent does for Chang Li. Where is the sub DPS for a character like GN and Genshi? Like, I would feel that those two characters in particular deserve a lot more respect and deserve to have that power creep right now, that power boost, that buff, because they're going to reach a limit. They're going to reach a fucking limit with those characters, and I think you need to hit that limit right now. That potential needs to show, because right now GN's potential, Genshi's potential is not there. It's not there right now because their sub DPS does not exist. The next character that buffs them does not exist. This is a team game. The team does not exist. I would hope it would come later, but I would have hoped that it would have came by now, because like we had the conversation, and like we got some people here, so I'm going to just say this. Like we had the conversation earlier, Noisy. The major power buff that the old units do not have, and I like it and I don't like it. I don't like it because it fucks over the old units. It really does fuck over the old units. Only the new units can benefit from this. But you got a character, and I'm gonna say it again, you got GN. GN uses with his, you know, element, aerial, which is the Sari Gale, the Gale fucking Echo set, right? The Nightmare Echo gives a benefit for, helps GN a lot by giving him a heavy attack damage output. 100%. But there is another aerial set, which is this one, which altogether would be a stronger set. This would be a stronger set in general. I'm sure there's got to add a boss or something else to this, but together you inflict area erosion, which is a new substat. It increases area damage for all resonators on the fucking team. And it trigger gains, and the resonator that triggers this effect gains additional aerial damage increase. God damn, I can't wait to see what the fuck like this happens. The best thing is that this is a power creep to Sarah Gale. And none of the older units can benefit from it. It's like, you know, Jinshi. Sorry, I had to check my email there for a second. She's only good with fucking Celestial Light. Look. She can't use, she could use Eternal Radiance, but she can't use Eternal Radiance. Because it doesn't benefit her. Inflicted Spectral Frazzle enemies increases crit rate. Attacking enemies inflicts 10 stacks of Spectral Frazzle increase. I got Spectral Frazzle damage. I got Spectral damage. I got a fucking Echo right here that does Spectral damage as well, plus heavy attack damage bonus. What do I get with the fucking normal fucking set? Oh, I use my intro skill and my Spectral damage increases. This set over here applies to price. Actually, technically, it applies Spectral Fragile damage. It applies a crit rate increasement. It attacks, you know, enemies and inflicts more spectral damage for the amount of Spectral Fragile that's increased on it. And then with the main Echo that goes on top of it, it also boosts up, you know, spectral damage, heavy attack damage, or whatever the fuck the shit's going to be in there, like electric damage or whatever the fucking main fucking one would be at that point. All that together, I got more buffs on Zanny than Jinshi's got. I got more potential with Zanny than I do with Jinshi. I got a character, which is a sub DPS, that Jinshi doesn't have right now. That with a fucking signature weapon, with sequences, if I would go up to like 2 sequences or whatever, along with an outro skill, her kit in general buffs Zanny to where all this bitch is a fucking battery for Zanny. And then I pop on Moonlit Clouds just to give her an extra 22.5%, you know, attack damage. But the character itself, everything on top of the character, you pop on, boom, you give Zanny. Zanny now is fucking, as soon as she fucking transforms, she's critting for fucking over fucking 70k. And then when she does her ult and she does everything else now she's doing close to fucking almost fucking $500,000 at a summon 4. And I was doing that at a summon 2 with the 70k fucking initial hit. Now it's just my ult's fucking a hell of a lot fucking better now. I mean, I'm just saying, the buffs, the abilities, how the echoes are coming in, the additional fucking attributes that it is buffing is a power creep. And unless they change something to make it to where GN can use the new echo set, Jinshi can use the new echo set, they get 2 sub DPSs, there's going to be a point where they're going to max out their fucking potential, and newer characters come in are going to have the opportunity to go beyond that fucking that ceiling that GN and Jinshi has stated. It doesn't matter right now because right now that doesn't exist, but it will exist. Because the world itself has not gotten completely unbalanced. The world itself right now is just, I'll put it like this. I'm a guy who likes doing visual representations to explain my thought pattern. Right now, Wuthering Waves is a fucking staircase. Okay? Right now, we're 3 steps in. You wanna know what's you know what's so funny? We're 3 steps in. GN's at the fucking bottom step. We're in the 3rd step. Okay, he's on the fucking, GN's standing right here. We're on the 3rd step right here. That's not much of a height increasement. That's not that big of a height increasement, right? GN's on the ground. We're on the third step. It's not that big of a height increasement. So, guess what? GN can still jump, right? He can still jump technically to the third step and match us. In the future, we're going to be 2-3 years down the road up here. And GN's maximum potential might be about right here. And he's going to be outdated. He'll still be able to complete content. He's just going to be slow. He's just going to be slower at it because his maximum potential will be found. That's the only way I'm saying it. Today's standards, WUWA does not have to worry. Future-wise, WUWA doesn't have to worry. I mean, people don't have to worry. It's just that I'm going to basically, like, I would say it in 2 years from now, I would say it like this. Play what you want to play. If you like the old units, just understand that it's going to take you an extra minute to clear content compared to the new units. That's basically what's going to be ended up being stated. Yeah, I was gonna get power creep. Jin, she's gonna get power creep. It's inevitable. And holding on to this false fucking idealism that it's never going to fucking happen. I'm sorry. I mean, that's wishful thinking. All I'm saying. B, you can defend it all the fuck you want, bro. Noisy agreed with me on this, and I think even Author will agree on me on this. There is right now no power creep between. There's really, you can barely fucking notice a power creep between someone like Zanny and GN right now. You really can. Okay, like I said, it's not a major power creep. I'm telling you, like, you can try to defend it all the fuck you want. It's not a major power creep. It's not like fucking Maggie would say. It's not major, but it does exist. Even mechanically, Zanny's fucking better. Why? Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. Hold on. Some work related. All right, never mind. It's not important. I thought it was important, but it's not. So get back into this. Mechanically, Author, Noisy, yourself who play GN, you got to put a lot more fucking work into everything. You got to make sure your animation cancels. You got to make sure all this shit's fucking perfect and shit. You got to make sure all this stuff's done. I don't have to do all this shit, and I can still get the same fucking results with someone with Zanny. Again, it's the same concept. That's exactly what I said, V. It's not that much. It's not as much as fucking what Maggie said. Do I have to give you the same demonstration that I gave Noisy? The difference is that, like I said, future-wise, it's just going to get worse for someone like GN. It's going to get better. He's going to get better. The moment they release a sub DPS and such, he's going to get to a point, and then the maximum potential is gone. And newer characters are just going to go above that. It's going to happen. You can't hold on to idealism that power creeping does not exist. Maggie says it's like fucking Zanny is like fucking 15 to 30% stronger DPS wise or some shit. I don't believe that fucking number. I don't fucking believe that shit worth the fuck. Like I said, I think at best And this is me really giving credit to Zanny when I don't even think it's this fucking high. But at best, maybe 5% of an increasement. Even with Phoebe and everything else on the team, a 5% increasement, if that. Personally, I think it's more 2%. But I will fucking say 5% just to make people happy at that point. But my honest opinion is Zanny is at a 2% increasement over GN. Because like I said, right now, GN can still clear a tactical hologram boss in like 20 seconds. Zanny, from everything that I've tested in the last couple of days and and worked on, can clear crownless. Let me put it this way: crownless fight with more in my GN as summon 6, right? Summon 6 GN with an R5 weapon. He could do it in about 28 seconds. Like straight up short keeper, more straight into GN, pop, done, motherfucker's dead. And I don't even have the best echoes. I can probably make it even a shorter time than that. Zanny has better echoes, don't get me wrong, but she's a summon 4 with a summon 3 with an R3 weapon, with a fucking summon 1 with a summon 0 fucking Phoebe and an R1 weapon. Short keeper to Phoebe to fucking Zanny against the same fucking tactical hologram, crownless. I'm about 1 second faster than GN. Now tell me, does that sound like power creep? No, that does not sound like power creep at all, because there is other factors and everything else that come into play. But the power creep is there. It is fucking there. It really fucking is. It's just I gotta put a little bit more effort with GN than I do with Zanny. Zanny, I could just basically mash my way through it. GN, if I want to maximize the potential damage and get everything, yeah, there's animation cancels, there are things I need to fucking do and everything else. But in terms of just mashing, Zanny still will clear just as fast as fucking GN. And by a little bit better. If I put effort into both characters, we could probably see, you know, a drastic fucking power creep in some way. I'll give fucking Maggie that. But fuck the actual analytics on that. The people who play this game is fucking casuals. So guess what? The casual ain't gonna notice shit. The casual fucking player ain't going to notice any fucking sort of power creeping because they're not fucking sitting there and actually discerning from this. Like I said, the example that I used earlier, and I'll open it up again one more time. And this is how Wuthering Waves is going to be. It's Guilty Gear Strive. When Guilty Gear Strive first came out, you can go take a look at the history of it. Soul Bad Guy was an A tier, close to probably an S tier, because Soul Bad Guy had a lot of fucking components to him that made him a fucking big ass bully. Soul Bad Guy was making it into the fucking top finals in tournaments because of how much of a bully he was. Now, let's take into consideration that unlike a gacha game, fighting games buff and nerf their characters, okay? They buff and they nerf them all the fucking time with balance patches. You're not gonna get a balance patch that's gonna buff fucking GN or nerf GN. That's never gonna fucking happen because it's against the fucking law to do that shit. Okay? 100% is against. So, using this as a primary example, Soul Bad Guy, which is Dea right now, we're talking vanilla. We're talking Guilty Gear Strive first came out, first season. Happy Chaos is technically the best character, but Soul was not so far behind. Soul had a whiff punish. So someone hits a button that they can't cancel out from, which basically, let's say like someone does like this. They can't cancel out from that, right? So you know what Soul can do? Oh, wait, wrong one. Soul can whiff punish them. Look at the damage on this. That's season 1 damage. That's never changed. But here's the thing. That move cannot be comboed into. That move right there, they can jump over it. You have to instinctively know when to fucking press that. When to pop that move off. To be able to pull something off. And this is a very, because there's more things, there's more mechanics in fighting games in general that you still need to fucking add on. But this is just a very, very basic idea. So, we're in season 4 of the game. Okay? This is the reason why I don't play Guilty Gear. Soul Bad Guy is my favorite fucking character. Soul Bad Guy was fucking great in Strive in the beginning. I fucking love the character. It's the only reason why I played it. Then we got introduced to new characters as DLC, like, you know, Queen Dizzy, ABA, Elfelt, Bridget. You know, we got introduced to new characters. I'm going to use Slayer as a primary example. Against the same character, Kai. Slayer has a whiff punish. Okay? Slayer has a whiff punish. Wait, it's not that one. No, what's your whiff punish? Oh. Nope, that's not it. There, here. He's got a whiff punish. So, like Soul, I could do this. Same amount of damage as Soul. You know what fucking Slayer could do that Soul can't? He can combo into it. And like I said, this is this is bare bones. This does not really matter because fighting games is based upon actual mentality. It's a game of chess. Why the fuck would I play Soul when I am not guaranteed that it's going to hit? Let's say I fucking predict it wrong or something. This is guaranteed. Fucking guaranteed. Let me go back to fucking Soul. That's fucking guaranteed. That's guaranteed damage. This is power creep. And here's another fucking factor. Soul got nerfed, but yet he got buffed in this fucking game. And he still can't fucking match up with shit. I can... Look. There's no combo. I can't combo this. This is uncombable. This has to be whiff punched. You can... Wait, what? No, wait, no, he was on the ground. Because if he fucking falls, you can't do that. I thought he was not on the ground. I thought he was up there for a second. Nope, he's got to be on the thing. No. Can't fucking do it. Oh, you can now. They did buff it. But you actually gotta fucking land that fucking perfectly. Wait a second. This changes everything. Hold on. This actually changes everything. Because you were never able to do this. See, I can't Roman cancel out of that. This is gonna make me fucking plug in my fucking fight stick, isn't it? Oh shit, my controller is fucking up. Okay. This is gonna make me plug in my fight stick. 100%. This is gonna make me plug it in. Alright. My fucking VTuber model fucking fucked up. That's why. Okay. I did shit. Hold on. That was never a fucking possibility. So I have to hit / heavy. But you have to time it. Okay. I might actually come if I could actually do this. Okay, yeah, you have to delay it. I mean, that's still fucking. Oh, it's got to have the other slash. Is that correct? No. How the fuck did I do this? Right there. You have to delay it by fucking a point, about a second. About 2 frames. And with Slayer, well, it's nice to know because that has never been possible. That's never been fucking possible. Shit, I might actually come back to playing Guilty Gear. Fuck this shit. The difference is, though, that's still a fucking power creep in a sense because I still have fucking multiple ways that I can still. It still doesn't change the fact that Soul. Okay, so we do have a new route from Heavy Mob Cemetery for Soul to combo into it. That's awesome. Player, you activated my Outlet card. Fuck yeah. So Soul has, so far, I have to take a look more, but Soul has one route to, let me put it this way. Soul has one route to combo into Heavy Mob Cemetery. Okay? Slayer has a couple different routes that he can combo into his version of Heavy Mob Cemetery. His command of grab, which I would consider biggest thing. Dizzy also has the same fucking bullshit. Queen fucking Dizzy over here. Let's see. How's this shit? She's got that fucking beam right there that can fucking work. She's got a fucking Miko beam. Fucking does extreme amounts of fucking damage itself. Okay. The ice fucking shit is... Nope. That. So I do this. So you do this. And I can combo into that. And there's another thing with the bubble shit you can do. Like, fundamentally, my point is that Soul Bad Guy got nerfed by new characters. And even with that slight little buff to make it Heavy Mob Cemetery still calmable, I still gotta time it. I still gotta fucking make sure they're in the air. I gotta make sure they're the right height. I gotta make sure that everything is perfect. Dizzy and Slayer don't have to have it fucking perfect. She freezes you. It's combable. That's a power creep. Why the fuck to play Soul Bad Guy when I got a fucking character that it does it 10 times fucking easier? Just because I like the character? Like, that's the point between that type of power creep, and that's what I foresee the same thing with GN. I could still play Soul Bad Guy. I could still, even with a lot of work and everything else and different things that would end up happening. I gotta reply to an email real quick. I gotta make sure I send this out real quick because I'm working still. That's what I say. I mean, the thing about it in general, like me using Guilty Gear as a fucking reference, I still believe full-heartedly that there is a power creeps here, but it's not something that really fucking matters right now. It's not something that matters. It's not something that, you know, in all honesty, to care about. I mean, we shouldn't lie to ourselves and say, oh, there's no such thing as power creep in Wuthering Waves. We just need to understand that the foreseeable future is that, with especially how the new echo sets are coming through and everything else is working, there is a very big probability that in a few years GN is still going to be able to clear fucking content, but he's not going to clear it as fast as newer units, because the newer units in general, each season, each update, each patch that comes through is becoming better and better and better and better and better and better, and GN will get outdated. It won't mean that he is not going to complete content. It's just going to mean that in 3 to 4 years from now, do you want to play GN, or do you want to play a character that's going to complete a fucking tactical hologram boss in less than fucking 10 seconds? That's the entire point that I think a lot of people miss, including Maggie. That it does not matter right this minute.
All right. Where are we off to next? By the time I'm done with mercy, you want war, you got it, curse me. Ripped from the chain, I'm the fracture and fate. I spit in the face of gods you create. I'm the storm and the void, I'm the howl and the bleed. I'm the price of your power, your hunger, your greed. Set fire to silence, let the bloodline rot. The crown means nothing when the throne gets shot. Scream louder, choke harder. I'm your iconic slaughter. I'll tear the sky in tissue till the sun turns black. You build a world of love. Not your pawn or dead. Strike me down, I'll crawl through hell. Just to ripe it all from you. Twist and I feel the pulse in the ash on the last breath, right before the crash. Your rules, I break them, your throne, I shake it. Your fear, I taste it, your soul, I take it. You thought I needed. I think like how Arthur just made that right there. You could sweat with, you know, Encore. I mean, in the thing, I sent you a clip to flex. Check out my damage, dude. I mean, my GN fucking, like I said, my GN fucking clears shit fucking perfectly fucking fine. Yeah, you can flex. You can flex. I know. Just to ripe it all from you. 13 seconds. The way you built it. Yeah. 100 fucking percent. I'm just saying that, like, what happens when the, you know, new tactical hologram bosses, they're getting stronger, they're getting harder. I mean, compare. Let me ask this question. Let me put it this way. Would you not say that there is a power creep, okay, in terms of tactical hologram bosses? Let me ask this. Let me ask this question right here. To all my OG WUWA players. Infernal Rider, Crownless, Fergarian Monkey, Morning Ajax, Bird Shitter, fucking Tempest. When
we used to play this shit all in 1.0, right? But then we got introduced to Fallacy of No Return, The Century, Heka, the fucking Dragon, L'Oreal, fucking goddamn Zelda dick, unicorn bitch. Would you not say these new tactical hologram bosses are more difficult and have truly outcrapped the old tactical hologram bosses? That their bullshit is much stronger than old bullshit. So, future-wise, these tactical hologram bosses, they're gonna add more, right? We would think they would add more. The next set that comes through is going to be stronger, more difficult than the last set. And what I'm getting at, there should be a point that the older unit, you'll still clear it. You'll still be able to come here. You'll still be able to clear the old, you know, the level 6, you know, on this shit. You'll still be able to come here and clear it with good times. But even Zani's going to get power crept. Another set's going to come out, which is just going to, that new boss, the new unit is going to be able, the newest unit's going to be able to fucking destroy the shit out of it, where the older units, they'll destroy it, but probably not as fast as the newest unit. Because the power creeping of the world is increasing. So unless Kuro can find a way to ensure, and like the only way I can see them doing is that they fix the echoes. They need to make it to where a new echo set would be derivatives to fix the old units, because that plus people like GN and Genji actually need a fucking sub DPS to get out their max potential, and then from that point on, GN should be able to use aerial erosion. There should be like a slot on a weapon. We should have now slots on weapons when that time comes, to where I could slot an aerial fucking erosion element in it that will now make it to where GN has aerial erosion abilities to make sure he doesn't get too far behind. But I don't foresee them doing that, because then it won't sell. And Kuro, just like any other fucking business, wants your money. So how do you do that? You don't fucking change the older units. You leave the older units like they are, and you just make the newer units better. And then in a few years from now, guess what? Power creep's there, and all those people who say there's no such thing as power creep, guess what? Now they're gonna be bitching that WUWA is like fucking Genshin, and then a new fucking gacha game comes out, and then people go drive to that, and they're gonna fucking say that fucking WUWA is fucking Genshin, and they don't give a fuck that they added power creep, and then the whole argument is gonna go back into a full fucking circle, and history's gonna repeat itself. It's a never-ending cycle of what WUWA is, of what a gacha is going to be. I mean, again, fighting games, there's power creeping. Dark Souls, Bloodborne has power creeping. But does it mean that the older content, I can't complete the newer content with the older content? No. It's a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more challenging. It's just that means that the newer shit is just better. Why use the fucking You know, why use the bone saw in fucking Bloodborne when they got a fucking, you know, okay, the sword. Why use the fucking sword in Bloodborne, the one you get in the vanilla, over the Moonblade? The Moonblade fucking just fucking kills shit fucking 10 times faster. But doesn't mean that the old blade that I'm using over here, this old fucking sword that I'm using, doesn't mean that it can't fucking do the fucking job. I play Fashion Souls. I don't give a fuck about builds. I care to make sure my character looks like fucking guts in any fucking Dark Souls, even Bloodborne. And a green blade like the Moonlit blade does not look like a fucking gut sword. So, again, my point very simple. Anyone who watches this shit, my point very simple. Power creeping's here, but at least in Wuthering Waves, I think we can agree. I think after, you know, all this shit, it should be agreeable that unlike, I think, majority of fucking games that I've seen, the power creeping in Wuthering Waves. But then again, I'm probably wrong about this here. I'm saying that Wuthering Waves, the power creeping is like a fucking hill. It's gradually growing at a slow rate, right? And then when you look at something like Honkai Star Rail, or you look at something like, you know, Genshin Impact right now, it looks drastic as fuck. It looks like, okay, yeah, they really just say, fuck you, this is the new character, blah blah blah. It's a drastic fucking change. I just think Kuro's handling it the right way, in my personal opinion. They're just taking their sweet ass fucking time, and they're just making units, you know, 2 to 5% stronger than the last unit, or in terms like 2 to 5% stronger per team. I don't think it's as drastic as like Maggie was pointing out. I don't think Zanny is, you know, a 30% increasement. I think the numbers are there, but I don't think those numbers are practical. I think in all practical, thinking of it from a casual point of view, and a casual does not know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know shit about animation cancels. They don't know shit about this, that, and the other thing. They're just playing the fucking game like, you know, they got fucking a disease of fucking retardation or some shit. You know, they're fucking mashing their head. They're chewing crayons, shitting out paint chips. Like, for them, the power increasement's only a 2 to 5% increasement. For someone like Maggie, yeah, maybe it's like a fucking 15-30% fucking increasement, because you're trying to really fucking maximize every single little bit of fucking effort out of the fucking character. You're really fucking crafting out those fucking numbers. And they probably do exist.
All yours.
100%. I think they probably do fucking exist. But the practicality of the average person pulling it off, you know, it's like saying in a fighting game, pulling a fucking combo off that you've practiced several fucking 100 times in practice when the fucking dummy ain't fucking hitting you. versus actually fucking going ahead and going into a tournament setting and fighting a fucking real person who knows how to fucking jump, dodge, roam and cancel, block and shit. Yeah, it's not the same fucking element. And that's why I think like someone like Maggie does not take that into consideration. The practicality of the numbers. The theory of crafting, I think she's 100% right. The practicality behind it, I think she's wrong. Damn, OBS disconnected. I don't know what it is with OBS and thing. I think I might need to change the bitrate down. Even though I got 100 fucking meg upload now. Like my internet has actually gotten good. It's just like YouTube just can't handle a fucking high bitrate through it. Unless you play Zay and block everything like a pussy. I mean, she does have a pussy. What's your point here? I mean... I'm gonna waste my weight blitz real quick. Find me what's this? Let's go do this one. I mean, I'm hitting anywhere between like fucking goddamn fucking like 20,000 to fucking like 50k depending on a crit and shit, just going into Zanny's alt per fucking hit. Like, I'm sorry, I mean, I see the power fucking increasement, and with the fucking team like this, everything got hit by 50,000, 49,000, 50,000. Just because the short key was fucking shit here. '80s to '60s right there. Now I'm not gonna lie, fucking Zaddy does some fucking damage. Alright, let me check my email. My boss fucking emailed me something, and I'm pretty sure I'm fucking going to be a little pissed off here in a second, because from what I just read in that circuit, in that part of C. Like, I fucking just told you I don't have this information. You goddamn son of a bitches. I don't think Zanny's block is really risky. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I think it's very, very fucking forgiving. And the reason why is like counterattack versus the blocking. Okay? In all honesty, counterattacking has a very tight window, in my personal opinion, that if you miss it, you're fucking dead. This, you just hold it. Like, right there. That entire... Let's see. One. Let me pop this out. Let me see the fucking time clock. Alright. So, compared to a counterattack, you got 1, 2... You got about 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds to 3 seconds to fucking block a fucking attack and parry it. You really do. And that's very, in terms of parry, of a parry mechanic, okay, that is absolutely fucking generous. That is absolutely, like, you can't get no better than that. It can't be no easier than that. 100%. You really can't, because I played Street Fighter fucking Third Strike, motherfucker, and you have to fucking frame 1. You have to fucking input that shit fucking on each fucking attack, and you can't miss or fucking you're dead. I'm not sure anyone here who fucking knows what fucking, like, how fucking hard, how perfect you have to make a parry if you want to do some shit in fucking Third Strike. But Third Strike fucking parry, in all honesty, is absolutely fucking insane. Like, for example, let me pop this up. And I'm sure you're all gonna know what I'm about to reference here. Evil Moment 37. Like, this is a prime example compared to what you're fucking dealing with Zanny. There is no hold. Daigo is at fucking one, like 2 fucking hits from death right here. Bitch does this, and that's every single fucking one of those attacks is being parried. You miss one input, you're fucked. That is, you have to instantaneously. It's just like a counterattack. You have to boom. Here, you just hold it. You just hold it for 2 seconds, and then it freezes time, and after you do the parry here with Zanny, you can get out the way. Like, it's so simple. You can just. You get out the way. I need to take that shit off. I saw it in the other one. Where is it? It's on the phone. to take off the fucking little menu bar at the fucking top. Why not in here? Well, whatever.
Efficiency above all.
So, I will say it like this. I do 100% believe when it comes to like someone like Zanny, that blocking mechanism is absolutely the easiest fucking thing there is. I mean, you can't mash it, you know, but you can parry any attack, and let's be honest, all the fucking enemies are easily readable. Like, they're charging up a fucking swing to fucking hit you.
Fine.
Guess what?
Comes with the job.
You parry. You hold the button right as they're charging up the swing, and yeah, you're gonna block it. It's not like you have to fucking sit there and actually sit there and really fucking time it. You don't have to be perfect on the timing. So I give that to Zan. That's, to me, a fucking power creep right there. Even that's also its own power creep. Zanny's can do it to any fucking move. GN can't. And in the case of like someone like GN, if he's fighting like Tiffus Memphis, like for example, and you're, you know, you don't have your alt state to do a fucking parry, so you go do your fucking skill to try to fucking make sure you're dashing forward your spear to guarantee you get that parry. You gotta time it correctly, because if you miss it by a fucking second, you're getting hit and you're fucking getting dead. Go touch grass. You know what? You know what's fucking hilarious? You say go touch grass. Someone fixed that problem. Someone fixed that. Let's watch this. We'll watch this duel real quick. They'll fight. We'll see what they do. Someone fixed that problem. They made a fucking grass. They fucking made a Chia Pet fucking keyboard, so that way they're always touching grass when they're typing. I saw a fucking meme like that. Like someone actually made that keyboard. I'm just like, damn. I want to buy that keyboard now. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I don't think I got any meetings until 1, 2 o'clock-ish.
All right. Where are we off to next?
2 o'clock. So I may actually.
All right. Where are we?
So I may actually consider here in a little bit leaving and get something to eat. Do a little bit more work. Because I mean, I got nothing to do in WUWA. I mean, I can fight tactical hologram bosses, but I don't kind of feel like doing it right now. I want to spend my fucking shit, which I did. And I still got, but I mean, I still got areas I need to go clear out to 100%. Like this is only 55% exploration. This is 100. But wasn't there another area besides this that I haven't done 100% on yet? I think it was that other place, the eternal fucking place. Like, what's here? What's at the... What am I missing at the Ruga here? What am I missing here that's not... Why is it not 100%? Treasure spots and overflowing pallets. So I really didn't do all this. So there's more asteroids to go find.
Windfall profits.
I mean, they're technically not worth that fucking much, but
Efficiency above all.
might as well 100% complete everything. When you got nothing to do and you're just talking, like, up there,
Gotcha.
they're above.
Efficiency above all.
I don't have my wings selected, so I might as well just come up.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. Come at me. My shield can withstand more than that. Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
Of.
I'll take it as my. Gotcha.
And this one is below.
Some pocket money. Won't say no to
All right.
that.
That was found. Where's the next one? Over there. Shit, I didn't even think about that. I just fucking put Chang Li and fucking GN together, and I just fucking went fucking going ham. And then when I got Zani where I wanted her at, I went in there with Zani, and I didn't break the vitality bar. I just kept my rotations going.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. I'll take it as my overtime fee. Gotcha.
I didn't pussy my way out, man, and fucking break the fucking stats bar quote bullshit. Just making a joke on you. I did like a real man.
Windfall profits.
There was no one up here. No, they're below.
Gotcha. I'll take it as my overtime fee. Perfect wind to glide.
Oh, I thought I was gonna land on it. Fuck.
Some pocket
Damn, I wanted to
money.
make it look sick.
Won't say no to that.
I mean, this doesn't actually take too long.
Gotcha. Windfall profits. Gotcha. My shield can withstand more than that.
Motherfucker, just get off me.
Some pocket money.
say no to that.
All supply chest is found. Okay, so that's done now. Yeah, I gotta go find the music flies. End it in yellow. So this should be blue, green, yellow. Bullshit, don't tell me I can't fucking zoom over there.
Efficiency above all.
Blue. And he's in yellow. So do the blue. Do a red. Do a yellow. Come here. Find the next one. Wait for this one to finish.
Windfall profits.
Where's the other one?
Dark forces approach. Be on guard. Bluebird, be my salvation. Free as a bird.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It helps. Get a free fucking normal pool. Now this area is 100% done. I think that actually gives me. Sure does. Mm. Mm. Might as well. I've been putting into this. All right, so this area. 100, 100, 100, 100. That leaves switch maps 15, 20. There's Dream Portal. And there's these things. Finish it in blue. So go green, yellow, blue. It's below me. Hi, guys. Bye, guys.
Dark forces approach.
We. And this in yellow. Okay. Look at it carefully. Four moves. Think here. Really, that should be blue. Then green. Hey, look, we're smart. We got it done. In that direction.
Free as a bird.
That direction. Close. and everything in red. So 1, 2. That's 1. Two. So I think I'm good for now. We got a few things to find here. Won't take long. It really wouldn't take too long to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna I'm gonna do a little bit of work that I need to do, and I'm gonna call it for right now. I'll be back later, probably, most likely. Give my chance for my weight place to charge up some, and we'll see what drama happens today. So that way we have something to discuss for tonight. How's that sound? That sounds good. All right, I'm out. Y'all enjoy y'all day.